Hey, how's it going? So, my name's TJ, and this is my video application for the 2016-17 winter season at Fernie. So, a little bit about myself quickly. I'm 23, turning 24, from Sydney in Australia, and the last 5 winter seasons here in Oz, I've spent working at the ski resorts we've got here. I did my first 2 ski seasons at a resort called Thredbo, and then my last 3 have been at a resort called Mount Hotham. I've also done one more in British Columbia at a resort called Sun Peaks, which is, I guess, sort of near Kamloops. And that was the 2014-15 season, which was pretty bad, but we had fun anyway. So, I guess being a lifty for 6 seasons now, if I head over to Fernie, that'll be my 7th season as a lifty. So, I guess you could chuck me in wherever you wanted. I can run a fixed grip, a detach. I could do, pretty much anything you wanted to. I've been a lifty for quite a little while now, and I still love it. You know, I still love being a lifty, still love chatting to the guests, still love the whole mountain lifestyle. I started off as an attendant, then jumped up to an operator, then started de-icing the chairs and doing a bit more work like that. So typically in Australia, whenever we get snow, we get a lot of moisture building up, and it's pretty common for our chairs to look sort of like this. So that morning in particular was a pretty bad morning, but that gives you an idea of some of the work that we do. This season in particular, I was fortunate enough to be bumped up to an area supervisor, which I guess is what you guys would call your lead hands. So I guess it's my job in the morning to take up all the de-icers on sleds, set them on their towers, start clearing a line of all the ice. Honestly, it can take anywhere from 2 to 3 hours some days. It's all good fun. We love it. But yeah, so obviously I'm a skier, and I'm actually applying for Fernie with a bunch of mates from Hotham. I met a girl this year at Hotham called Ashley Mobbs, who says she's worked with you guys for quite a few seasons now, and she's talked Fernie up quite a bit, and I think it sounds like a pretty rad resort. So the guys I've got applying with me, I'll chuck their video applications on the end of this one, just so you guys can find them a bit easier. And I guess we'd love to be a part of your team. We're always really happy, really easygoing. In Australia, we place a big emphasis on customer service. So, you know, interacting with the guests, talking, you know, playing jokes on them, whatever you want. You know, we really do love what we do. In my 6 seasons of being a lifty, never once have I called in sick or rocked up to work drunk, and I'm pretty proud of that. And the guys that are applying with me are exactly the same. We all hold that sort of really high standards. So, I mean, if you guys like us, let us know as soon as possible, and we'll definitely get a place to stay in Fernie, and we'd love to head over and do a winter season with you guys. So, cheers for that. Hope to see you soon.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Daniel Erbacher. I'm from the Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia. Typically not your cold climate, so whenever I want to go to the snow, I've got to travel. The last 3 snow seasons down here in Australia, I've gone to Mount Hotham, which is in Victoria, as a lifty. I just love it. I love the experience, the atmosphere, working in a team. I love working with people. I've done customer service jobs for the last 8 years. I'd really like to come work over in Mount Fernie this coming winter season for you guys. I just love being a lifty. I've heard a lot of good things about Mount Fernie over a lot of the other resorts. So I'd like to become part of your crew. Yeah, just working in a team, like, that's part of the reason why I keep coming back, because you make lifelong friends, and I just love that part of the job. It doesn't really feel like work to me, because I'm just having so much fun every day working with sort of this mini snow family you start to build. So for me this season in particular, I feel like I really stepped up a lot. I got a lot more responsibilities. I stepped up from just being an attendant which takes orders to being an operator which runs the lift station. I also did some of the de-icing that TJ mentioned just before. I also got trained to run the helicopter link, and that's a special. It's really cool. It's I don't know of any resorts that do it. It's two Merlin company owned resorts that are pretty close by, and the helicopter flies guests to and from those mountains. And I was running that for a while, so that was awesome. That was one of the highlights. I feel like I really advanced with my snowboarding, and I just feel like an extra season in Canada, or even more seasons, would be awesome. I just love it, and I love the job. I love meeting new people, working with all the customers, and I think that's what it's all about, is making memories for yourself and all the guests. Everyone's there to have a good time, and that's kind of why I love working in resorts, ski resorts. Everyone's in a good mood, everyone's just loving it. Nothing beats the high that everyone gets on a power morning. Everyone's so psyched to get out there, and I just can't wait to head over to Canada, meet everybody, become part of the Fernie family, and make some more memories.
Hey guys, hope all is well. My name is Jordan Thomas, and this is my video application for a lift operator role for the 2016-17 winter season at Fernie. So, a little bit about myself. I'm 22, from Adelaide in South Australia. I've actually just finished up my second season at Mount Hotham in Victoria. So it's nice to be back in Adelaide, see some sunshine, see my dog. She's not too happy to see me. So yeah, Hotham. I'm currently a snowboarder. I'm going to grab this before this falls over. So this is my snowboard. I have a bit of an artistic side, as you can see here. These are all stickers, about 500. Wasn't cheap. Yeah, so at Hotham, I was lucky enough to become an operator, up from an attendant, which was awesome. Operators at Mount Hotham are generally responsible for the setting up and pack down of lift stations during the day. It's generally a different chairlift each day. You get a roster every night, so it keeps you on your toes. We also, have the radio called ski patrol when someone gets hurt. Delegate tasks to attendants. Attendants are generally the new guys, but we help them out, finding their feet. So along with the duties that come with being an operator, I'm just going to put this over here. Continuity is going out the window here. The biggest part of our job is customer service. The main job we do is getting people onto and off of chairs, but I feel that if you're not passionate about your job, then first timers may not be as passionate about skiing and snowboarding. They might come to you for advice. What are you doing? Come to you for advice. If you don't really help them out, they might get discouraged. In addition to customer service, which is the biggest thing, you need to be a team player. 100% loading, someone slacks off. That's when people get hurt. So as a towie, I feel the biggest things is customer service, obviously being passionate about your job. If you're not passionate about it, why are you there? And you need to be a team player. At Hotham, the work's awesome. Everything about Hotham is awesome. The work, long hours, pretty terrible conditions some of the time. You get a lot of rain at Hotham. The people you meet, we had such a good crew this year, lifelong friends. Just everything about it, I just love it. So I'll be extremely grateful to be able to spend it in Canada at Fernie, if you have me. And the other people I'm applying with as well, such good people. TJ, Chewy, and Daniel, Ash and Jill. We feel that we would make a pretty good addition to your Fernie team. So if you'd have us, we'd love to work for you guys. Thank you for watching my video application for Fernie. I hope to hear back from you guys soon. Cheers!